Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. I hope you all did well with the lab on Friday and yesterday. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Today we're going to start a new topic. So it has to do with moles in a little way, and we're not going to go far enough to do the full application this year for it, but it's a much easier concept. It's called percent composition. So essentially we're figuring out each element in a compound, what percent is it of the entire thing. So the way that we do that is we take whatever element we have and we take the number of that element times the mass of that element over the molar mass of the whole compound. We get an answer. We do times 100, and you throw percent on as your unit. Okay, so we're going to try a couple of those and see how we do with that. So the two examples that I picked is I picked number 1 and number 5 from the worksheet. You just need to do 5 out of the 9. If you find that you're having some trouble as you go along, I would definitely recommend taking a couple extras and trying them. It does not take long, okay? So let's say I have silicon tetrafluoride, SiF4. First step is you want to add up to find your molar mass. So silicon, if I look in the periodic table, silicon is 28, okay, plus 4 times 19, because I have 4 Fs. So 28 times 4 plus 19 will give me 104 grams. Now for these problems, I'm not going to grade that part in the quiz because you should know how to do it from last chapter. If you're struggling with that, please reach out to me. Okay, so I do silicon. So I do the number I have times the mass over the molar mass times 100. I just have 1. I'm not going to multiply by 1 because we can figure that out. So we're going to do 28 over 104, let me move this F because we're going to move it over, okay, times 100. So 28 divided by 104 times 100 is going to give me 26.92%, okay? Now I'm going to look at F. So I have 4 times 19 over 104 times 100. Now, if you want to, you can choose to do 4 times 19 and say, so 4 times 19, and say 76 over 104. That doesn't matter. It all comes out the same. So for this, I'm going to get 73.08%. Okay? Now, here's what you should always do just to check. And on the quiz, I'm going to have a separate line. Add your different percents together to make sure that they all add up. If I do 26.92 plus 73.08, which come out to 100%. If your top final answer comes anywhere between 99 and 101, I will give it to you. If you go up to 98%, I'm not going to give you credit for it because you need to get close enough to 100%, and that's all based on rounding. Remember, 5 and up, bump it up, 4 and down, round it down. Okay, so 5 and up, round it up, 4 and down, round it down. Okay, let's look at tin 4 carbonate, the next one. Okay, so let's add up the whole thing first. So tin is, let me just double check, 119. Plus 2 times 12, so I have 2 carbons, that 2 distributes into the C, sorry about the squeak, plus 6 times 16, because this 2 distributes into the 3, so 2 times 3 equals 6. I'm going to add all this up, and I will let's get the answer. So 6 times 16 plus 2 times 12 plus 119 will give me 239 grams. Okay? If you don't get that part right, you're not going to get the whole thing right. So make sure that you do get that right because I can't give you full credit on those questions. Okay? It'd be like with the mole mass quiz where I would take off a point for a wrong answer on some, and some I might give you a resulting wrong answer if you base some off the others. So for example, for your percents, if your percents are wrong, you're not going to get the whole answer. But that should be your clue when we add it up. So when we get to the end, we should have 100%. Okay, let's do 10. So that's 119 over 239 times 100 equals 49.79%. Don't type percent in your calculator, it's just your unit. Okay, so that's 10. Let's do carbon. So carbon, I'm going to have 2 times 12 over 239 times 100 equals 10.04%. And then let's do oxygen, okay? So oxygen is 6 times 16 over 239 times 100. So I'm going to have 40.17%. Okay? Now, let's double check by adding them up. So if I add 49.79 plus 10.04 plus 0.17. And although I know some of you guys are mental math magicians, I recommend you use your calculator just to mess it up. And I get 100%, which is what I want to have. Okay? So it's a pretty easy concept, remember? So first you find your molar mass, and then for each individual element or each constituent element, you take the number you have times the mass, divided by the molar mass, times 100%. Okay? Pretty easy. And then at the end, you throw percent on as your unit for each one, and you double check to make sure it's 100. Remember, if it's anywhere between 99 and 101, you're fine. If you're outside of that, you need to go back and check your rounding or check your math. It's a quick hint. If you add up and you get 75%, that's not what you should have gotten, so you need to go back and check your numbers to make sure they're right. Okay? Everyone have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the live lesson if you'd like to join. Take care.